requirement, it won't satisfy. Sometimes it won't satisfy your query. Then we'll go for the subqueries only. What is the definition of subquery? A query inside another query is called as a subquery. Query inside another query is called as a subquery. A query inside another query is called as a subquery. Okay. A query inside another query is called as a subquery. Now, there are two types of subqueries are present. In your SQL, how many types of subqueries it is present? There are two types of subqueries. What are all though? One is the non-correlated subquery. Non-correlated subquery, and one more it is the correlated subquery. Okay, there are two types of subqueries are present. One is the non-correlated subquery, another one is the correlated subquery. Again, non-correlated subquery, it can be classified into four types. Again, subqueries are two types. One is the non-correlated subquery, another one is the correlated subquery. Again, non-correlated subquery, it can be divided into few types. What are all the single row subquery? Single row subquery, multiple row subquery, next one multi-column subquery, one more it is the inline view. These are all called as a non-correlated subqueries. How many types of subqueries? Two types of subqueries only. One is the non-correlated subquery, another one is the correlated subquery. Non-correlated subqueries, again, it can be classified into four types. Single row subquery, multiple row subquery, multi-column subquery, inline view only. Next, first I can copy the syntax of this. How we can write the subquery? This is the syntax only. How we can write the query normally? Huh? How we can write the query? Select star from table name. Some condition we can write it here. After writing the condition, we can write the one another query. This is called as a subquery only. Subqueries, there are how many subqueries we need to write in our main query? 255 subqueries we need to write for a single query. 255 subqueries we need to write a single query only. Okay. Now here, this is the syntax of subquery. What is the subquery definition? When we'll go for the subquery, the requirement, if you are able to write the query, sometimes the query result, it won't satisfy. You cannot reach your requirement by using your query. For that case, what we are going to do? We are able to write the subqueries only. What the definition of subquery? A query inside another query is called as a subquery only. How many types of subqueries? Two types of subqueries only. One is the non-correlated subquery, another one is the correlated subquery only. Again, non-correlated subqueries, and it can be classified into four types. These are the types only. This is the syntax only. Now, I will tell you the one requirement. Now you can tell me the answer. What is my requirement? I am going to tell you. Just I can write this query only. Select star from EMP. Write a query to find the name of the person who is getting the max salary. How we can write the query? What is my current requirement? Write a query. Write a query to find the name of the person who is getting the max salary. Now you can tell me how we can write the query. Can anyone tell me how we can get the query? How we can able to find out the maximum salary in the entire table? How we can write the query? Can anyone tell me the answer?
Aggregate function.
Tell me. How we can write the query? For this table, select star from EMP table. If I run this query, who is getting the highest salary as per the data? Someone watching. We'll change this data. 1 minute. the data. Now I can run this query. What is my current requirement? Who is getting the highest salary in this table? It's coming like this. The data changing. Changing. Yeah. Putting like this. It is coming. Okay. Okay, this is the data, it is there. What is my current requirement? Write a query to find the name of the person who is getting the highest salary. How we can write the query? Now you can tell me. Can anyone tell me the answer? How we can find out the maximum salary of this table?
Select max cell from here.
Okay. Select
Select the
max of
maximum
salary
salary.
from your
From
query. Correct? Now what is my correct? What is my query? Now you can tell me the answer. What is my query? What is my requirement?
Who's getting back?
But is this query, it can display the name of the person, or is this query, it can display the total salary of that particular entire organization?
only salary.
Only salary. But what is my requirement?
Person.
Name of the person who is getting the max salary. Correct or not? That person I need to find out. How we can write the query? This is the normal query. Is this query, is it reached your requirement?
No.
All of you clear? Now, if we are able to write the query, now sometimes it is okay. Current query, is it reach out our requirement? What is my current requirement? Write a query to find out the name of the person who is getting the max salary. Correct or not? Now, normally, how we can write the query? If you know the salary, if you know the highest salary in the table, can I write the which person is having the highest salary as per the table? Now you can tell me. Who is having the highest salary in this table?
King.
King only. If you know the employee name, then only you can write the query like this, where e name equal to King. Then you can write this query only. Now then you can get the details or not. Name of the person and salary also. Who is getting? If you know the name, then only you can write the query like this. But what is my current requirement? Write a query to find out the name of the person who is getting the highest salary. Who is getting the maximum salary in the table? How we can able to find out? This query, normally what is our query? Normally how we can able to find out the max query? This is the one only. Correct or not? This is the query we need to find out. Now, next what I am going to do? All of you clear or not? This is also no need to require, where salary equal to 5. If you know the salary, then only you can write the query like this. Correct or not? Then we can write the employee name only. Who is getting the highest salary in the table?
King.
King only. King is having the highest salary in the table. If you know the salary, then you can write the query like this, correct or not? But if you are able to write the query for this one, above one, only it can display the highest salary only, but it cannot display the name of the person, correct or not? For this query, it won't display the name of the person. For this query, it can display the only highest salary in the table. But second query, what it can be displayed? Second query, if you know the salary, then only you can able to find out the name of the person who is getting the highest salary in the table. If you know the salary, then you can write the query like this. But as per our query, is there any salary? Is it provided? As per our query, is there any salary?
No.
Huh? No only. What is there here? Write a query to find out the name of the person who is getting the highest salary. Now this query, it can be satisfied. First one. This query, it can be satisfied or not? First query.
Yes.
This is the one query. Just you can check it here. This is the one query. Okay, this is the another query. Now, what is the subquery? How we can write the subquery syntax? Select star from table name, where condition. Now here you can write as some operators. Then you can write the one more bracket here. Select star from table name. Like that we can write it here. Like that we can again you can write the one more subquery. Like that we can write it here. This is the syntax of subquery. This is the one query. Up to this is the one query. Up to this is the one query or not? Inside a bracket, one more query it is there or not? Inside a bracket. Correct
Yes.
or not? Up to this is one query. Okay. Next one, what it is? Inside a bracket, one query it is there or not? Select star from table name.
Yes.
This is the one query. This is the another query. What does it mean for this year? Query inside another query is called as a subquery. Clear all of you, definition point of view. What is the subquery? Query inside another query is called as a subquery only. This is the one query. This is the one query up to this. Now next one, inside a bracket, one more query it is there. This is the inside query. Always, how we can able to identify whether it is a subquery or not? Subquery always inside a brackets only. Subquery is nothing but a one query only. Inside a brackets, if you define one query, that is called as subquery only. This is the main query. This is the inner query only.
HDFC बैंक स्मार्ट हब
clear?
व्यापार पर 10 रुपए
Subquery,
प्राप्त
what
हुए।
it is? They are going to call it as different names for subquery. Subquery, inner query, or nested query. They are going to call it as how many ways they are going to call it in the real time? Subquery, nested query, or inner query. This is the main query. Up to this one, it is the main query. Up to this is
HDFC
the main
बैंक
query.
स्मार्ट हब
This is the
व्यापार पर
main query
36,000
or
रुपए
parent
प्राप्त हुए।
query or outer query. How many names are there? Outer query, main query, parent query. Inside a query, this is a subquery. In brackets, it is there, correct? Just 1 minute, I can write it here. Subquery. Subquery, what it is? Next one, inner query. Another one, what it is? Nested query.
Check.
These many names, all are same only, same name only. Next one, parent query. Or outer query.
Or main query.
Main query. These are all called as a same only. Name, it should be same only. Just remember these names. Any names they are going to call in the real time. Okay. Clear up to this, all of you? How we can write the subquery? What is the definition of subquery? Query inside another query is called as a subquery only. How many types of subqueries? There are two types of subqueries only. One is the non-correlated subquery, correlated subquery only. Non-correlated subqueries, again, it can be classified into 4 types. Single row subquery, multi-row subquery, multi-column subquery, and inline view only. First, we need to focus on the single row subquery. Later, we'll go for the others. Single row subquery. How we can write the single row subquery? What is the definition of single row subquery? The inner side subquery. The inner side subquery, the inner side query, always it can produces the single value only. If you are able to execute the inner side query, it can display the single value. That it is called as a single row subquery only. All of you clear? Just remember this point. Non-correlated subqueries, always it can able to execute inner side queries only. First, which query will be executed? There are two queries will be there, subqueries. One is the main query, another one is the what it is? Subquery only. Out of these two, which query it can be executed? Main query or inner query? Anything, inner query. First, which query will be executed?
Inner query.
First, inner query is executed. First, inner query is executed. The inner query, it can produce some result. Result means some output. First, which query will be executed out of these two queries? Inner query is executed. Inner query, it can produce some output. The output of inner query will be passed to your main query only. What it is? The output of inner query will be passed to your main query. That it is called as a subquery only. Clear up to this, all of you? How the non-correlated subqueries will be executed in your system? First, inner query is executed. Inner query, it can produce some output. The output, again, after getting the output it can be passed to your main query only. Again, the main query is executed. How many times the subquery is executed? 2 times only. First, inner query is executed. After getting the output is passed to your main query one. Again, main query is executed. I can show you the example, then only you can able to understand. First, what I have explained here, what is my current requirement? First, I can explain this query only. Just observe here. Now we can tell how we can able to find out the highest salary. How we can able to find out the highest salary? Select.
Some
E name.
No.
maximum
Max of salary only. How we can able to find out the highest salary in
from
the table?
EMP.
From
EMP.
table name only. Now this is the query. Now what is the salary it is getting here after execution of this query?
5,000.
So,
5,000 only. 1 minute. Now here, just you can write this query. How much salary is displayed here? What is the maximum salary in the table? 5,000 only. If this query, it can display the name of the person.
no.
Now how we can write the query name of the person? If you know the salary, then you can write the query like this. Select star from EMP where salary equal to 5,000. Can I write the query like this or not? Now we can able
Yes.
to find out the name of the person or not?
Yes.
Now if you know the salary, then only can able to find out the name of the person. As per our requirement, is there any name of the person or is there any salary?
No.
As per our query, is there any salary? No only, correct? Now for this, instead of 5,000, can I write any query? How we can able to find out the highest salary in the table? Just you can write the query like this. Now you can tell me the answer. Same query I am going to write it. Select star from EMP where instead of 5,000, can I write the one more query or not? Instead of 5,000, can I write the query like this? Select
Star from
max of salary. Select max
Max.
of salary from
From
EMP.
employee.
Can I write it or not? Now you can tell
Yeah.
me. Now can I write it or not? Instead of 5,000, if you know the salary, then only can able to write the query like this. Then only can able to find out the name of the person. If you don't know the salary, but what is our current requirement? You can able to find out the name of the person who is getting the max salary. Now, for the first, this is the subquery or not? Now you can tell me. How we can able to identify whether it is subquery or not?
query inside under query.
See brackets. What it is there here? This is the brackets. It is there or not? Inside a bracket, some query it is there. This is called as a subquery only. Up to this is the inner query. What is this? This is the inner query. Up to this, what it is? Up to now, what it is this?
Main query.
Main query or outer query or parent
Parent.
query. Up to this, what it is? Subquery,
Subquery.
inner query
Inner
or
query.
nested query. Clear? Out of these two queries, which query will be executed first?
Inner query.
Subquery.
Inner query only. First inner query is executed. Now, after execution of inner query, it can produce some output or not.
Yes.
What is the output it is coming?
5,000.
5,000 only. The output of inner query will be passed to main query. What is the main query? Just 1 minute, I can write it here. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP where salary equal to, what is the output it is coming?
5,000.
5,000 only. Now the above query and the down query is same or not? This query and this query. This one, this query and this query is same or not?
Yes.
But why this value? If you know the salary, then you can write the query like this. If I don't know the salary, how you can write the query? By using subquery only. Clear up to this, all of you? Why do we want to go for the subqueries? Already I told you. Sometimes the query, it won't reach your requirement. Directly it won't reach your requirement sometimes. For that scenarios, we will go for the subqueries only. Clear up to this? Now here, next, the output of inner query will be passed to main query. What is the output is coming for the inner query? 5,000 only. This 5,000 will be assigned to where? Outer query only. Now, if you are able to run this query, outer query, you can get the name of the person or not? Now, you can get the name of the person or not?
Yes, sir.
This query, I don't want to write it. This query is not required from our side. This is our query only. Now, first, which query will be executed? This one. Inner query only. Once the inner query is executed, inner query, it can produce some output. The output of inner query, what the output it is coming? 5,000 only. The output of inner query will be passed to your main query. What is the main query? Select star from EMP where sal equal to. What the value is coming? 5,000 only. Where sal equal to 5,000. Now run the query. You can get it the name of the person or not. What is the name? Which person is having the highest salary in the entire table? King only. This is the way we need to write it. Clear up to this, all of you? How we can write the subquery? This is the way. Subquery is, you can write it as a 3 ways only. How many ways we need to write the subquery? 3 ways only. One is the select level. Select means column level. Okay. Select means column level. I can explain all the things. One is the from class, from level, we can write it here. Next one is the where. How many ways we need to write it? Subquery, 3 levels only. Currently, we are going to write as a where condition only. This is the where condition only. We need to write the subqueries. Okay. Up to this clarity, all of you. And now this requirement is clear up to this, all of you. Any doubts for this, sir? Huh? Any doubts as of now? Now you can tell me what is the main query or what is the outer query or what is the inner query for this query. Now you can tell me how we can able to identify whether it is subquery or inner. How we can able to identify whether it is subquery or not. Inside a bracket, any query that is called as subquery. So definition into subquery ki idoka query.
Query within another query.
A query inside another query is called as a subquery only. This is the one query. This is the another query. This is called as a subquery only. Clear? For the subquery, which query is executed? Non-correlated subquery, sir. First, which query is executed?
Subquery.
Inner query or subquery. After execution of this query, it can produce some output. The output of inner query will be passed to your main query. Again, main query is executed. How many times the subquery is executed here? 2 times only. How many times the subquery is executed? 2 times only. First, inner query is executed. Output of inner query will be passed to your main query. Again, main query is executed. This is the way we need to write it. Next, I'm going to explain one more example. Now you can tell me the answers. 1 minute. I can copy one query. Simple thing only. What is the query here? Now you can tell me the query. Now you can read the query and tell me the answer. What is the query here? Write a query to display name and salary of the employees earning less than king. What does it mean here? Go to your table. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. Okay, now run the query. In the query, what it is coming here? In the query, what it is coming? Employee name or salary? In our query,
Name.
what it is coming? Employee name or salary?
Name.
Name only. How we can write the query normally?
Select name, comma, cell.
Where name equal to king only. Correct or not up to this?
Yeah.
Where name equal to king. If we are able to write the query, what is the salary of king as of now?
5,000.
5,000 only. Correct? What is the salary up to now? You run this query. What is the salary it is coming? 5,000 only. But here in your query, do you see any salary here? In your query, is there any salary? Only employee name or salary?
Both.
Huh?
Display name and salary. No, sir.
Columns, name and salary only. Now here it is correct or not? Display name and salary. What is the condition you have given?
Less
Less
than
than.
Less than which salary?
king.
King only. Now what is the salary of king as of now?
5,000.
5,000 only. Correct or not? What is the salary here? 5,000. But what is my current requirement? In the
Less
entire
than
table,
5,000.
how many employees having king less than the king salary only? Now you can tell me the answer. Now here how we can write the query? First you can write the query like this. Select star from EMP. First run the query. How many employees having less than the king salary as per the data? Highest this one only. All these employees having the less than salary of king or not?
Yes.
All the employees is having the salary less than the king or not?
Yes.
13 employees. Now, if you know the salary, then you can write the query like this, where salary less than 5,000. Correct or not? If you know the salary in your query, then you can write the query like this. Now you can get all the employees, 13 employees only. This is the correct way. Now, currently, as per our query, is there any salary?
No.
How we can able to write the query? Now you can tell me same in the previous query how we have written. For the same here also we need to write.
Select star from EMP where sal less than the open
Less than.
parenthesis.
Now here just you can write the query like this. Instead of this query, I can write the subquery. First you can write the query like this as it is only. Just
Sal
here
less than,
what I am
sal
going
less
to
than,
Select.
open the
select.
bracket. This is called as a subquery only. Correct or
Select,
not?
yes.
If you know this value, then you can write the query directly only. If you don't know, I don't know that value, what it is here, salary. Well, first what we need to find out as per our query, what it is coming, what it is there, only employee name only. Correct or not? First you need to find out the employee name salary. What is the employee name? How we can write the query?
Select ename. Ename.
No, only salary only. 1 minute, I can tell you why we have to take in the salary here. From EMP, where ename equal to king only. Now here, if I run this query, what the value is coming up to this inside query? This is what the value is coming?
King salary.
King salary only. Now, after execution of this query, you can get it all the employee names or not. What from here only you need to write the column names, employee name and salary. Now you want to get it all these or not? Except king. Is it correct or not?
Yes.
Now here you can write as employee name here. Is this query will work? What is the single row subquery? What I explained, single row subquery. The inner query always it can display the single value only or single row. How many values it is coming? How many column values it is coming here? 2. But here if you are able to run this query will work. Simply it can throw the error. How many values it is coming? 2 column values only. But what is the single row subquery? The single row subquery always it can display a single value only inside a subquery. This is called as this is the subquery. How many values it can be displayed if I am able to run this query? 1 minute. Salary. How many values it can be displayed inside a subquery? Is it displayed a single value or not? Clear or not? What is the definition of single row subquery? Single row subquery is nothing but this one. This is the subquery. The subquery always it can display the single value only. Is it display the single value or more than one value?
Single value.
Single. This is the single value. For this column is having single value only. That's the reason this is called as a single row subquery only. The single row subquery always it can accept the relational operators only. Just remember this point also. What type of operator for this? This is a relational or not? Huh? This is the relational or not? In the previous query. In the previous query, what we have written in the previous, this one. This is also what type of operator?
Relational operator.
These are all called as relational operators only. If you are able to write the single row subqueries in your system, the single row subquery always it can support the relational operators. Or one more operator also it can support, that is called as a special operator, that is called as in also. In also, now you can tell me, now you can tell normal query, I am going to write it here. Now you can tell me the answer. Select star from EMP, where salary equal to 5,000. Is it able to accept or not? Now you can tell me. For this, what type of operator for this? Relational operator. Always, already I told you in the initial class, the relational operators always it can support the single value only. Is it support the more than one value? Multiple values, is it able to support relational operator? Now try it. Only one it is working. Now, if I am able to pass the multiple values to the relational operator, I am able to pass the multiple values here. Now here, I am going to pass the multiple values here. Salary 5,000 equal to 3,000. Is it work? Now you can tell me, is it work?
No.
Huh? Now for this scenario, which operator it can be support? Either or in. Correct
In.
or not? How we can write the query? Select star from EMP,
Where salary.
where salary equal to 5,000 or
Or
salary equal to 3,000. This it can support. Correct or not? Now you can run this query, it can display these values. Otherwise, how we can write the query? Select star from EMP,
Where
Where
salary
salary in.
salary
5,000,
in,
3,000.
we can write the query
5,000
like this
comma
or not? 5,000 comma 3,000. Correct or not? Now run the query. It can support only. Now for here, always inner query it can able to support the relational operators only. In operator it can able to support the single value or not? Now you can tell me.
Yes,
Inner operator it
Support.
can support the single value or not?
Yes.
If I run this query, this query will display the output or not? If I display the multiple values here, is it work? For here, is it work or not?
Yes, work.
Now come to this. Now come to this query, is it support? Can I give this e-name comma salary? Now how many values it is coming for this query? More than one column value only. More than one column value. This is the one column, this is the another column. Is this query it can display? Or 1 minute. I can write the one more condition here. For example, I don't, this query, I don't want, only this query, I can write it here. Just you can see this. Department number equal to 10. How many values it can be displayed the inner query? How many values it can be displayed the inner query? Now you can run this query. How many values it can be displayed? More than one row or not? Huh? More than one row means multiple values for the single column. Correct or not? Say yes or no? The inner side subquery, it can display the more than one value. For this, what operator I have given here? Relational operator. Is it support? Just now we have discussed relational operator always it can able to support the single value only. Is it display the multiple values? No. Now here I am going to write the less than. Is it support? Again it can throw the error. If I am able to pass the greater than, is it support? Again it can throw the error. For example, if I am able to give the in operator, is it support or not? Now you can tell me, is it support or not? If I am able to give this in operator here. Single row subquery only. This is the single row subquery? No. This is the multi-row subquery only. Why you are going to call the multi-row subquery? This query, the inner query, it can display the more than one value. More than one value it is coming. This is called as a multi-row subquery, multiple row subquery only. The inner query, it can display the single value. What is that is called as a, what it is? Single row subquery only. Clear up to this? All of you clear for this? Now here in operator it can support the single value. In operator it can support the multiple values only. The relational operators always it can able to support the single value only. It cannot support the multiple values. That's the reason here the inner query it can produce the multiple values. The relational operators it won't support. Simply it can throw the error. Single row subquery it returns multiple values. It is coming. That error is coming. Now all of it clear for this requirement up to this, sir. Just I can remove all the things. This one. Now you can tell me. Now you want to get this, what it is? Now what I am going to do here? Less than symbol only. Now instead of this, what it is I am going to write? Instead of 5000, I can write the subquery only. This is called as a subquery only. First, which query will execute? Inner query only. What is the inner query? This is the single row subquery only. The inner query always it can produce the single value only. Only single value. This is called as a single row subquery. The output of inner query will be passed to your main query. Again, the main query is executed. These many values it can be displayed. Clear up to this, all of you? Any doubts as of now for this? Single row subquery. Very, very important for this. Single row and multiple row. If there is any confusion, just ask me here. Any doubts as of now? And now you can tell me the answer for this. Simple query only. Just can anyone tell me the answers? Now you can read the question and tell me the answers. Now can anyone tell me the answer for this? What is the requirement here? Just go through the question and tell me the answers. What the input you have to get the what the input you have to get it from user? What the input it is coming? Just go through the question and tell me the answer. Just a question, read the question. Same designation as James. What is the designation of
Sir.
James? What is the designation of James? As per how we can find out? How we can
Select
write the query? Select
name.
star from EMP where
designation.
job equal to what the designation? What is sorry? E-name equal to what is the E-name? James. Now here, just if you run this query, what is the designation of James?
Clerk.
Clerk only. Is there any, what is the question here? Write a query to display the name and job of all the employees working in the same designation as James. Now this is the one only we can find out. Now go to your query. Select star from EMP. Is there any employee job is having the same as James?
Yes.
What is the job of James as of now? Clerk only. Is there any other employee job as same as the James job?
Yes.
Now you can tell me how many employees are there in this? How many employees are present in this table? Is the job is same as the James job?
More 3.
Now if you know the job name, how you can write the query where job equal to clerk? If you know the job name, then you can write the query like this. In your query, what it is they have present? Only employee name only. How you can write the query? Now you can tell me. If you know the job, then you can write the query like this. I don't know the job. What it is getting? What is the requirement it is getting? Only employee name only. How you can write the query? Subquery. Now you can tell me how you can write the subquery. All of you clear the requirement or not? Now you can tell me, say yes or no. If you are able to understand, okay. If you are not able to understand, then I can explain one more time. All of you clear the requirement or not? Say yes or no. Jagadish.
Can you show the question? Question.
What is our requirement? Just to go through the question. Just read the question. Display the name and job of all employees working in the same designation as James. What is now? Is there any job name as per our query? As per our question, is there any job name? What it is
No.
coming? What you are getting from the query?
Designation as James.
Huh? Employee name only. Correct or not? Now, what is the employee name here? James only.
James.
What is the job here for this employee as of now?
Clerk.
Clerk only. If you know the clerk, if you know the job name as a clerk, then you can write the query like this. Correct or not? If you know the job name, then you can write the query like this. Select star from EMP where job equal to clerk. How many employees are the job same as the job as a James? Other 3 employees also. Adams, Smith, and Miller. These 3 employees job is same as the Adams job only. Correct or not? Now how we can write the query? Same. Just what we are going to write. Select star from EMP where
Designation equal to.
job equal to what I am going to do instead of this clerk.
Select.
Just you can write this query only.
Designation.
What you are going to get the requirement? This one only. Just you can copy this query and paste it inside the subquery only. That's it. Is there any difficulty? First you can understand the question, then you can write the queries. That's it. Now here, now you can tell me. First, which query will execute it out of these 2?
Inner query. Sir.
Inner query only. What is the inner query? Inside a bracket, sir. Correct or not? Now run the query. What value it is coming? Job it is
Clerk.
coming. What is the value? Clerk only. The first inner query is executed. Inner query it can produce some output. Take this output and pass it to where?
Job is
Ah.
equal to
And pass it to where?
Outer
Parent
query.
query.
Outer query. Now outer query is executed or not after passing this value? Now run the query. You want to get the output or not? If you don't know this value, currently as per our query, as per our question, this value it is not there. This value it is only if you know this value clerk, then you can write the query like this. But in our query, what it is, what we have received in our query, only employee name only. Correct or not? In this employee name, what it is there? Designation. Designation is nothing but a job only. Correct or not? Then I can write the query like this. This one. Clear up to this? All of you clear for this? Any doubts? Single row subquery. Any doubts for this up to now? Anyone? Next, 1 minute. Here also some examples are there. This one. Can anyone tell me the answer? What it is this here? Accounting employee details. Accounting means this value is present in which table? Just I can write the tables like this. Select star from EMP. In this table is having any accounting value? Any column? Any one of the column is having any accounting? For the employee table, it won't there. Correct? Next, what I am going to do? Select star from DEPT. Now here, is there an accounting value is there or not?
Yes, sir.
No.
Now, which table it is having the accounting value?
Department table.
Department number. In this accounting, how many employees are exist? That is I am able to find out. For this accounting, how many employees are working? How we can write the query? There are 2 tables are there. One is the employee table, one is the department table. Accounting value is coming as which table? Accounting value. Accounting
Department.
value is coming as which table?
Department table.
Department table.
Department table. How we can write the query? Select D name
From
from
department.
DEPT.
Department.
Department only. Now run the query. Normally, now you can write the query like this. Now you can get it as a what values we are going to get? Now here, what I am going to write it here, for example, just I can write the star only. Now what is our input? What is there here input? What is the input here? Accounting only, correct? How can I write the query? Accounting is available in which column? Where?
D name equal to
Accounting.
accounting.
Correct or not? Up to this. Now run the query. This value is coming. Now you can tell me, is these 3 column, one of the column value is assigned to employee table only. Which value it can be mapped to employee table? D name or location or department number?
Department number.
Department number.
How we can write the query? Just you can see this. Select star from EMP where department number equal. If you know the department number for this accounting, then you can write the query like this. Now you can write the query like this. 1 minute. Now you can write the query like this. How many employees are working as a D name accounting? These many 3 employees only. If you know this department number, you can write the query like this. But as per our requirement, what it is coming? Only D name accounting only. How can I write the query instead of this value? What I am going to do? Copy this query only. Here, if you are able to write the star, star means how many values it is coming? All the column values.
columns.
Is this query will work?
No.
Simply it can throw there. Why? Because inner side subquery, how many values it is coming? Inner side subquery, multiple column values.
Columns.
There are 3 columns are there, 3 column values only. But relational operator, is it support?
No.
No. That's the reason. What the single row subquery? Single row subquery, always it can provide the single value only. If you are able to get a single value, how we can write it? Only department number. What the column it is there? Outer query, department number. Inner query also, same, you can write it. Now run the query. For this inner query, always it can display the single value only. After execution of this query, take this output and pass it to where?
Outer query.
Outer query. Now run the query. You can get it to the output or not. Sometimes when we'll go for the subquery, sometimes in your question, direct requirement it is not there. Direct values it is not there. Only some partial values we need to get it from your questions. Then we'll go for the subquery only. For this query only, how many employees are working as a D name accounting? Then we can write the giant only. Correct or not for this scenario? Giants only we can write it. How we can write the giants? Now you can tell me for the same scenario, how we can write the giants? Select. How we can write the giant? Select star from EMP, E,
Department.
EPD, D.
D dot,
What I
D
have
dot
written here?
department number.
Where E
Department
dot
number.
department
D
number
dot
is equal to
department.
D dot DEPD number. Next, what I am going to do? And D dot D name equal to accounting only. This is also will work. This is also will work. Unnecessarily no need to write the giants. Now same output it is printing or not? Both are having the same output or not? For this query also, how many employees will print? Only 3 employees only. If for example, I can write the only employee details I want to print. E dot star only. No, E dot star. Just I can write this E dot star only. Now run the query. How many employees are printing? 3 only. For this query and subquery and giant, it can produce the same output or not? Both working, but instead of these giants, only subqueries are best thing only for these scenarios. This is the way we need to write it. Clear? All of you clear for this up to now? Any doubts for this single row subquery? Any doubts as of now? I can move to one more exam. Now you can tell me the answers. Anyone tell me the answer for this. Just a minute. I can take the one more query. Simple query. I'm going to take it here. Go through the query and tell me the answer. Just read the question. Read the question properly. Then whatever you can understand, just tell me the answer. First, normally, how we can write the queries? Normally. Now you can tell me what is the question here? What the input it is coming? Name or dates? What is the question here? Write a query to display name and hire date of the employees if they are hired before start only. What it is mean? Just go to your table. Select star from EMP. First go to your table, run the query. Select star from EMP. Now start value is presenting in which column? Just in your query, what is the input it is there?
Employee name.
In your query, employee name or any other values? Only employee name
Employee
they
name.
have given. What is this employee name?
Scott.
Where
Equal.
E name equal to Scott only. Correct or not? This is the requirement they have provided. Correct? Up to this, what it is? When you will be joined in the company's card? 19 April 1987. Correct or not? When you will be joined in the company? 19 April 1987 only. Correct? Now, what the question is there? Write a query to display name and employee name and hire date of the employees if they are hired before start. Ante enti ikkada, is there any other employees will be joined as a before start only. Now you can go to query, direct query. Select star from EMP. Now check the data. Now first King, when he will be joined in the company? 17
81.
November 1980. He is the for this King will be joined before start or not?
Yes.
Now next one, Blake.
Yes.
When he will be joined in the company 1/5/1981. He is also before joined the start or not? Now how we can write the query?
Less than.
Now we can tell me. Now here how we can write the query? Where? Now the condition we need to write.
Less than.
Less than.
How we can write the less than? Which column I need to write?
High.
Higher date
Higher
only.
date,
Just you can think
higher
it.
date.
Higher date.
Less than.
Less
Next
than.
what I going to do? If
Subquery.
you know this year, then you can write the query like
Select
this.
higher date.
If you know this year, normally, if you know this year, then you can write the query like this. Now run it. Correct or not? These many employees are joined before start only. Correct? If you don't know hire date, what we know? Only employee name only. Now how we can write the query? Same query. Just take this here. This is the way we need to write it. Just here I need to write the subquery. Instead of this value, what I'm going to do? Subquery only.
Select a star.
Now what it is in the earlier what we have written? This query we need to copy it. Star it is working?
No.
No, star it won't work. Star means all the column values it is coming. In the
Higher
single
date.
query, how many values we need to pass?
Single.
One.
Instead of star, what column I have given?
Higher date.
High date.
Higher date only. Now run the query, we can get it. That's it. Here also you can remove the column. Now run the query. You want to get it all the employees or not? Here only employee
Name,
name,
comma.
comma,
higher
higher
date.
date, as per our question. If you don't know that that two columns are not there, you can give the star only. You can get it or not? How many employees are joined before start? This is the way we need to write the query. Subqueries it can be supported. Up to this clarity of you?
Yes.
Single row subquery, any doubts as of now? Any doubts as of now?
No, sir.
Very, very important. Okay. Now tomorrow I will start the multi-row and multi-column. Now you can tell me any doubts.
Recording
Please tell me
stopped.
for this. ఎందుకు రాయాలి చెప్పండి సబ్ క్వరీ? Why do you want to write the sub query? ఎందుకు రాయాలి సబ్ క్వరీ అనేది?
Requirement match come out.
If we don't know accurate values by using subquery, we can get the
Yes.
data.
If you don't know our query, if you are able to write one query, that query sometimes it won't reach your requirement. If you are able to write some queries, that queries it won't reach your requirement. Then we'll go for the subqueries. Subqueries ఎప్పుడు రాయాలి? మన క్వెరీ డైరెక్ట్ గా రాసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? రీచ్ కాదు మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ కి. రీచ్ కానప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? మీరు సబ్ క్వెరీస్ రాసుకోవాలి. సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే డెఫినేషన్ ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాము? వాట్ ఇస్ ద డెఫినేషన్?
A query inside
Like
another.
query
క్వెరీ
inside.
ఇన్సైడ్ అనదర్ క్వెరీ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ. సబ్ క్వెరీస్ ఎన్ని టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి?
2 types.
2 టైప్స్. ఏంటంటే అవి
Correlated, non-correlated.
కోరిలేటెడ్ అండ్ నాన్ కోరిలేటెడ్.
Uncorrelated.
మళ్ళీ ఏంటి నాన్ కోరిలేటెడ్ లో డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయని చెప్పుకున్నాం లేదా?
4.
ఇవి ఏంటి? సింగిల్
Single row, multiple
మల్టిపుల్ రో,
multiple
మల్టీ
column,
కాలమ్, మల్టీ
inline.
లైన్. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం? సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ చెప్పుకున్నాం. సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే ఏం చెప్పాను నేను మీకు? డెఫినేషన్ ఏంటి?
The inner side query.
ఫస్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీకి ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ నుంచి ఎన్ని వాల్యూస్ రావాలి నాకు? సింగిల్ వాల్యూ రావాలన్నా మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ రావాలన్నా?
Single.
Single value.
సింగిల్ వాల్యూ. సింగిల్ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ అవుతుంది?
Single.
సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ అవుతుంది. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ద ఇన్నర్ సైడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ నుంచి మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ నుంచి మనకి ఎన్ని వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయి?
Single value.
సింగిల్ వాల్యూ. అంటే ఇది ఏమవుతుంది? సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ అవుతుంది. ఇది నాన్ కారిలేటెడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఇదంతా ఏమవుతుంది? నాన్ కారిలేటెడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ. నాన్ కారిలేటెడ్ లో ఇది ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ? సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఫస్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఏ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది? అవుటర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుందా? ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుందా?
Inner query.
ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది? దాని యొక్క
It
అవుట్పుట్
passes
డిస్ప్లే
to-
అవుతుంది. ఒక అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. అవుట్పుట్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి దేనికి పాస్ చేస్తుంది?
Main query.
Outer
మెయిన్ క్వెరీకి. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? మళ్ళీ మెయిన్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుందా లేదా?
Yes.
How many times the query will execute here?
Two
times.
times.
Two times. అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఆల్వేస్ నాన్ కార్రిలేటెడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీస్ ఎప్పుడు 2 times ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. ఫస్ట్ ఏ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది, ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయినాక ఒక అవుట్పుట్ ని డిస్ప్లే చేస్తుంది. అవుట్పుట్ ని తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తుంది, మెయిన్ క్వెరీకి పాస్ చేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు మెయిన్ క్వెరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండి. మీకు ఫ్యూజన్ లో కూడా మీకు రావచ్చు ఇవి. ఇది అర్థమైతే చాలు మీకు ఎలా రాయాలి అంటే. ఇప్పుడు మనకి డిఫరెంట్ వేస్ లో ఇక్కడ నేను నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, ఇక్కడ మనం రాసాము వేర్ కండిషన్ లో రాసాము. నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ క్లాజ్ లో ఎలా రాయాలి సబ్ క్వెరీస్, సెలెక్ట్ లెవెల్లో ఎలా రాయాలి, కాలం లెవెల్లో ఎలా రాయాలి సబ్ క్వెరీస్. ఓకేనా? టుమారో విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ది మల్టీ రో అండ్ మల్టీ కాలం. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ మల్టీ రో అండ్ మల్టీ కాలం, ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీ. మల్టీ రో అండ్ మల్టీ కాలం. మల్టీ రో అంటే ఏం లేదు, నాకు ఇన్నర్ సైడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ నుంచి మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ రావాలి. ఒక కాలంకి సింగిల్ వాల్యూ వస్తే గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, సింగిల్ కాలం సింగిల్ వాల్యూ. ఇది ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ?
Single row.
సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. జస్ట్ టు కీప్ ఇట్ ఇన్ మైండ్, సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, సింగిల్ కాలం మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్. చూడండి, మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తే ఇది ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వెరీ? మల్టిపుల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ఇది మల్టిపుల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. మళ్ళీ ఏంటి, నాకు మల్టిపుల్ కాలమ్స్ నాకు సింగిల్ వాల్యూ ఉండొచ్చు, మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ ఉండొచ్చు. సింగిల్ ఆర్ మల్టిపుల్, ఎనీథింగ్ ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు? మల్టీ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ, మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ, ఎనీథింగ్. ఇది మీరు ఈ డెఫినేషన్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి చాలా, అంత ఇంకేం లేదు. ఏదన్నా కానీ మీకు ఫస్ట్ ఏంటి, ఇన్నర్ సైడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ నుంచి సింగిల్ కాలంకి సింగిల్ వాల్యూ వస్తే దాన్ని ఏమంటున్నారు? సింగిల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఈ సింగిల్ కాలంకి మల్టిపుల్ రోస్ వచ్చాయనుకోండి, దాన్ని ఏమంటున్నారు? మల్టిపుల్ రో సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఇక్కడ నాకేమవుతుంది, మనకి మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే ఏమవుతుంది అంటే, వేర్ కండిషన్ లో కాలమ్స్ సబ్ క్వెరీ కాలమ్స్ రెండు మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలి. అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి చాలు. ఇదేంటి మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే వేర్ కండిషన్ లో ఉండే కాలమ్స్ సబ్ క్వెరీలో ఉండే కాలమ్స్ రెండు మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలి. మ్యాచ్ కాలేదనుకోండి, అది ఎర్రర్ త్రో చేస్తాయి. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటున్నారు. బోత్ ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, సింగిల్ రో మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే ఇన్నర్ సైడ్ సబ్ క్వెరీ మీద డిపెండ్ ఉంటుంది. మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటే అవుటర్ క్వెరీ యొక్క కాలమ్స్ ఇన్నర్ క్వెరీ యొక్క కాలమ్స్ రెండు మ్యాచ్ కావాలి. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే మల్టిపుల్ కాలం సబ్ క్వెరీ అంటారు. ఓకేనా? క్లియర్ అప్ టు దిస్? Tomorrow I can explain the multiple column and some update scripts also by using this one. Update scripts కూడా రాయొచ్చు మనము, ఎలా రాయాలనేది చూద్దాం సబ్ క్వెరీస్ ద్వారా. Tomorrow I will show it. Okay అండి, మరి